Cannot talk to NPCs. Oh. Cannot talk to NPCs yet. So let's just go.
What should we do? They said there are monsters in the storage zone, and the gift I prepared for Master Capote is still in the analysis room of the Department of Implement Art.
Aww, this poor little child.
You know, there's loads of monsters attacking the space station this time, and some of them aren't even on the station's records.
Not helping you, little bastard.
You're so annoying. Stop
Aww.
saying that.
Oh, look at her. She's so sad.
Hey, how old are you? Don't be a baby.
How old are either of you? You're like 3. Shut up.
Please stop crying. How about I pretend to be a monster for you, huh?
Again, not helping. You're a little bully, you little asshole. Oh, somebody get this poor kid's mom. The report I asked you to write before. How is it? I finished it 2 days back, but you know, it's a long story, so what exactly is going on? Just as we were running a seminar, the Antimatter Legion invaded. The old fella sitting in front of me was wounded in action, and I was scared half to death. Wow, that's rough. Thank goodness you're okay. What about, the report, though? Is it okay? Yeah, just a little unlucky I need to rewrite it. Well, you better get to work. We don't got all week.
Kenny?
Yeah?
I know that you're about 50 pounds overweight, but when I say hurry, please interpret that as move your fat tub of lard ass now!
Projectile radar tracking.
Hi, Asta.
Telemetry signal frequency unusually high. Maintain at normal levels. Our measurements predict that the Legion is about to unleash over 10 waves of continuous attacks. Everyone, brace yourselves.
Oh, I'm fucking ready. I will beat every single one of them with my baseball bat. Just you wait.
Asta, we're back.
Hi.
Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. Thank you for all your help.
You're welcome. I mean, Dawn helped a little bit. This one over here, March, she's pretty useless, but she shielded us a couple times and it was pretty helpful. But her attack is very bad. It's honestly might be even worse than Amber's attacks in Genshin.
In times of disaster, I realize more and more that the space station's researchers are its most valuable assets. Alas, we were ill-prepared for such emergencies. We should have built up our security and combat departments. But on the other hand, the entire crew of the Astral Express seems to be extraordinarily skilled.
What is the current situation on the space station?
That's true, we are skilled.
The situation is under control for now. The damage to our security system was minor. The intruder only managed to alter a small amount of data, so it was easy to fix.
Yeah, but the intruder, like the, what's her name? That chick, she created me, and I don't really understand that, and I don't understand why nobody's talking about it. Maybe these guys don't know that the cancer of the world is inside of me and that I am now, like, this terrible weapon? I don't know.
The real problem lies with the researchers. They trust Madame Herta wholeheartedly and never thought that the space station would be breached by the Legion. A broken spirit is far worse than a broken body.
Depends on the scenario, yeah. If you're paralyzed from the neck down, that's gonna break your spirit and your body.
Let's go speak with the researchers. Right now, the space station can't afford any more unexpected turns, especially from within. Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence. You know her, Himiko?
She's just ignoring you,
The space station is
ghosting
a
you.
warehouse for followers and rare items. She doesn't really care about it.
I knew it. No matter. I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks. At least that might get her attention.
Is that me? I am rare. I have a thing inside of me.
Oh, that would be of great help.
So Herta doesn't give a shit about anything. She sees everything as her toys, and she only gives a shit about things that she enjoys, and then she throws them away when she's bored of them. Typical psychopath behavior. So our wishes. Gonna get Asta as a set wish. Hi Asta, welcome to the team. I will not be using you. Give me all of my mail. We get several. Serval. She is the free character we get. Hi, welcome. Alright, these are going to be our first 10 stacks. We got a guaranteed 5-star by 50 wishes. It's not the most generous starting pool thing, but we'll deal. Ideally, at that 50, I want Welt, Japard. Ideally, I want Yang King. He is freaking adorable, and I love his design, and I want him. But we will probably get Bronya, because everybody gets Bronya, or a child, because there's 2 5-star children. Why? I don't know. Does anybody really? I guess some people must love the 5-star, like the children, because people love Klee. I don't know these kids. Maybe I'll love them. I don't know, but I don't want to run a child on my team. I think that's a little weird. All right, here we go. Not expecting anything but essences. Purple. That's expected. Probably an essence. Hopefully an essence for main character or Dan. Cornucopia, the Void, crap. Oh, a child! Okay, this is the exception to the rule because I really like this child. That sounds really wrong. But I read through the bios and stuff of the characters that are in the game just so that I know who I wanted and stuff. And this child's really funny. I like her bio. And she's just a 4-star, so I could use her on my team. I just don't want my 5-star to be a child. I don't know. That's better than an essence. So I will take it. Let's go again. We go again.
It's time to go again. We go again, boys.
This will be an essence for sure. That one's cool art for a 3-star. Yep, there's our essence. And it looks like it is that Asta or March? I literally mix them up every single time I see them. I'm just too bad with faces. I just see the pink hair and think that's Asta though. All right, here we go. Our next one.
I think it's time to go again. We go again, boys.
And the last one we can do for now because we can't do singles on this, which sucks. Come home character, not essence, please. Pretty please, with me on top. That's all I ask for, a character over an essence. I don't see the point of them, and I keep calling them essences even though they're called cones in this. Because in Fate Grand Order, I believe, they're called essences. It's the same shit. And a 4-star essence. Can I get a character too? We shall see. Crap. It's not gonna give me anything. Okay, cool. This is why I hate the essences. That said, I did get a child. Destruction. I'm Destruction too. I don't really like Asta's character. And I think that a bit of that's because I'm bitter, because Mona is one of my favorite characters in Genshin. And for 2 years, I waited for a new Mona event or anything to do with Mona. And then I found out her voice actor was doing Asta, and I got all salty. Plus, from her bio, she doesn't seem that interesting. She literally sounds like just Mona, but with more annoying backstory. I don't know. Anyway, right now, we're getting rid of you for child. Aw, she is a cutie pie. She is. Captain Hook, let's see. Does she run with her? No. Maybe she does. No. Why'd they get rid of that? That was such a cute animation. I mean, it's still cute, but I run Diona on Genshin, and when she runs, she, like, has her arms behind.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die today. I don't want to die. Why did the Anti-Matzer Legion suddenly come here? I don't want to die here. Mom, Dad, my sweet angel, I miss you so much. You have a child? Oh no, that's worrisome. I'm sorry, lady. I'm too young to die. I've got things I still want to achieve on this space station. I really hope you don't die. Alright, let's talk to you guys. Hi,
Hello?
Asta.
How can I help you?
I'd like to learn about the space station.
This is Herta Space Station. As you might tell from its name, it belongs to the distinguished Madame Herta herself.
I've heard, and I've heard she doesn't give a shit about it or any of you guys here. So why do you care about it?
Herta Space Station was originally built as a warehouse for rare items and relics. But Madame Herta also allowed her followers to oversee tasks and conduct research. Then gradually turned into a scientific research base.
Makes sense.
The storage zone you pass through contains all our inventory and is the main research center.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of toys in there, including a gun that judged me for being ugly.
The master control zone where we are now is the control center of the whole space station.
It's so weird that people's brains will automatically want to be like high on the scale without knowing what the reason is. Like if you ask 100 people, do you want to be from 0 to 100, how would you rate yourself without asking them what they're rating themselves for? Most people are going to say high, like they want to be rated high. But it could be rating you for terrible things, like the most homicidal maniac. I don't know.
It is said that the space station also contains Madame Herta's private chamber, where her most precious, rare, and dangerous collections are
That's where the sex toys are.
Like her, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Makes sense. You got a sex dungeon.
Even for me, the lead researcher, there are many things she keeps secret.
Sorry, you sound a little bitter about that. Tell me about you.
I'm lead researcher of Herta Space Station. But honestly, I'm more like Madame Herta's housekeeper of this place. Madame Herta is
So you
a
just
genius,
clean up?
But managing disparate staff, tactfully representing the space station before the Intelligentsia Guild, these are all things beyond her abilities. As it turns out, they are my forte.
Well then, good to know. She sounds like Mona. The Herta sounds like Mona. Okay.
Scholars are a lot easier to deal with than those vociferous old geezers back home.
Yeah, so this is the part of her story I don't particularly jive with. Apparently she's like rich, but doesn't want to take over the family business and hates her home and her family. But I don't really get why. I guess maybe that will be explained and then I'll be able to empathize with her more. But right now she just kind of sounds like a spoiled brat.
No matter how much they drone on about astronomy, it's just about looking at things, it doesn't bring any real value. They all fall silent in front of Madame Herta.
So is that why you're salty at them? I guess because they're trying to push you into the family business? I don't know. I'm really, really, really big on respecting your parents and your family. So for me, it just seems so stupid.
No matter the problem,
unless they're beating you and putting you in a
Herta's wishes and all would be
closet or something.
After all, Herta herself is a symbol of wisdom.
Unless they're beating you, putting you in a closet, or hurting you in some way like that. Mental abuse is a thing, but I don't think having an opinion on astrology is a mental abuse per se. Mental abuse is more like, I don't know. I don't relate to her.
And thanks to her, I can count the stars to sleep. Otherwise, I would have had to inherit the family fortune and, just thinking about it terrifies me.
Woe is you. To be rich. Oh no, you'd have to be rich. Alright, I'd like to learn about Arlen.
Arlen went to dress his wounds at the rest area. He knows himself well, but if he insists on pushing his limits, I'll give him a good earful.
Good. He needs it. He's got a scar on his face. He seems like he's reckless.
I'm very upset he didn't obey my orders and insisted on searching the storage zone, even though everyone had already evacuated.
It's because you love him. That's why.
He didn't want to leave any researchers behind. The security department is more than just a job to him. But Arlen doesn't care about getting hurt. He only cares about protecting others. It's the only way he feels fulfilled.
Damn, that's fucking deep and dark. So, otherwise he just doesn't feel anything? Well, that's a good thing to fulfill you. Like, he could be cutting open bodies or something. He's saving lives. That's not bad. A lot of people die with that mentality. That's why cops and things like that. A lot of people will go into those professions and it's always a risk, but that's a good way to think of life.
And it's not that I don't understand where he's coming from.
Exactly.
I just want him to look out for himself.
I get it. Like, I get that. I want him to look out for himself too, because he's a little cutie pie and I really like him. It's probably one of my favorite character designs slash characters in this game. Alright, tell me about Herta.
Herta. She's a member of the Genius Society, one of the proud favorites of the Eon of Erudition. Ever since the birth of Noose, there have only been 84
Okay, so
people
Noose is
admitted
the Aeon
into
of
Genius
Erudition.
Society.
84 people? That's... How long is that? Give me a time span. That seems like a long fucking time for 84 people. You gotta be a super genius to get in there. Like Megamind.
That is why Madame Herta is extremely headstrong. She only pursues
She's
what
a
interests
bitch.
her, and
It's okay.
as soon as that interest is lost, she abandons it and moves on.
That's how I
The
am.
space station was one such abandoned interest.
That's how I am. If I'm on a high and I enjoy a thing, I'll enjoy it until I don't enjoy it and then I'll abandon it. But that's also a really bad mentality to have when you're running something like this. Like I'm talking about playing video games or things like that. This is a little bit different stakes.
Anyway, I lent out one of her manuscripts as a resource reference not long ago. It should still be in the master control zone. You can take a look if you wish.
I shall look at it, but I shall not read it. Alright, see you later.
Chatting with you seems to have lightened my mood.
You're welcome, I am
Seems like talking
awesome.
can really raise one's spirits.
Talking to me, yes. I feel slower as a child, but then also faster when I run. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I missed the Naruto run. Hi, Himiko.
What's the matter? You seem to have something on your mind.
I just want to talk to you. I want to learn about the Astral Express, the train.
Basically speaking, it's a train that travels through space. But more specifically, the Astral Express was a creation of the Eon, Akavili the Trailblazer.
And this is where I say, like, in this world, probably it is the case, because in this world, like, aeons exist, like, gods exist. But a lot of people throughout history have said this about a lot of things. Like, the Egyptians said the sun rises because of the sun god and stuff like that, when it's not actually true. But this case, it's probably
As for
true.
what the Trailblaze, the Eons, and Akavili are all about, let's talk about it when things have calmed down a little. I don't want to overwhelm you now, do I?
No. Alright. Tell me about these stupid light cones.
Light cones were created by the Garden of Recollection. These followers of the Eon of Remembrance refined memory fragments to create light cones, which preserve memories.
That's cool lore. I'll give it that. That's really cool lore. Still a stupid concept and a stupid gotcha mechanic.
But you've already realized it, haven't you? Since light cones can preserve memories, they can also preserve experiences and abilities.
So that's how you get the
That's why light cones are
stats.
extremely precious rare items under level 2 restriction by the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Because it carries the stats of the person that's in the light cone. Okay.
As far as I know, only the IPC possesses light cone technology authorized by the Garden of Recollection. I couldn't say what deal Herta made with the Garden, but knowing her, it's likely off the books.
Herta's a little devil, isn't she? She's out here fucking making deals illegally and
You
shit.
should cherish every light cone.
That's also like
They're
me.
all precious memories
Just
of their
kidding.
original owners.
Okay. But they're also stupid. Do you know who I am? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if she knows if I'm the Cancer.
Who exactly you are escapes me, but you seem familiar to me. I have a couple of hunches, but I can't prove any at this point. So they'll be my little secrets for now.
You could just ask me or tell me, and then you don't have to prove it. I just want to know who I am.
Are you concerned about your past? You seem like someone who prefers to look forward rather than back. Or maybe I'm just describing myself.
Yeah, you're projecting on me. I actually just want to know about my past. And if you told me some ideas,
Come
we can...
find me anytime if you have more questions.
You don't have to say it's a fact. You could just be like, well, I have a theory that maybe... Girl, maybe stop sitting here talking about the same exact report for 10 hours and get to fucking work.
Move your fat tub of lard ass now!
Loser.